Hello, hello. How are you guys doing? It's just me right now. Maya's taking care of our children. As you can see, we're a few minutes late. That's because they like to wait until we're sitting down to do a live video to lose their minds. Hello, Christine, Lewis, Sandy, Ashley Eccles, I love you, Faith, Christopher, Pickett Farm, Stivers Homestead, Johnson Family Farm, Lauren, Major Impact Farm, Mountain View Homestead, Ison Family Farm, and there go the comments. Oh, Judy Holt, how are you? Kelly, Karen, Meredith, Jasmine, Whitney, Mary. It's as fast as I can read. How are y'all doing? Yes, Teresa, you actually get to see a live show. I'm glad you're here. Heather Phillips said, are the rest of you 13? You text too fast. Hey, Francine. Cool, Lauren. There's Big Bear Homestead jumping in on the moderating without skipping a beat. I know, Kara, it's so fast. This week, Josh, the city said, did his first live, and he sent me a message and was like, wow, I have a new respect for you guys. But it's hard. It really is kind of hard to keep up with everything on here. I'm doing a live, but I love to get to talk to you guys. 2 wild onions. I mean, I read kind of fast, but I miss a lot. That's how I do it. So, hey, Heirloom Permaculture. What is going on? Yeah, Shelby, pretty nuts. I think there's a way. I keep not being able to figure out how to turn the chat into slow mode, and I keep forgetting to learn until it's actually live time. What's for dinner tonight? I made lamb chops and hash browns. I know that's a weird combination, but I'm kind of cleaning out the freezer and just kind of cleaning some stuff out, and I really need to go to the grocery store, so lamb chops and hash browns it is. Hello, Bree. Miah is with the kids. He's taking care of them. Ben has been so tired, and his birthday is this week, and I don't know if he's gone through a growth spurt and therefore is just very fussy, but he has just been on one this last few days. He's been very difficult, and it's weird because he has been the most unusually not difficult child. Like, his entire life, he's just not been that way ever. And so he's been having these tantrums, and my eyes are just like bugging out of my head because I'm like, what kid is this? What is happening? I'm used to tantrums, but not from him. But his birthday is this week. Whose birthday is it? Big Bear? Is it your birthday?
He's 77.
Is this his birthday?
Yeah, he's turning 77.
Jeremiah said, yeah, he's turning 77. Well, happy birthday, brother. I get to see a bunch of my friends this weekend because this weekend is the gathering at Deep South Homestead. Are any of you guys coming to that? He said your man bun is 77.
That's right, it is.
No, I'm wearing a hat because I haven't washed my hair in 2 days, just to let you know that thing. And I wore a hat all day today because it was cold. And I figured I would just leave that on and just spare us all. Gemini Homestead. I know you are, Tamara. I'm so excited to get to hug your neck. Happy birthday, Gina. Yeah, I'm so pumped to get to go this weekend. Two Family Homestead said, if you're going to be at the gathering, make sure you order your food ahead of time. That's good to know. Hey, Morgan. Morgan, I had a dream about you last night. I had a dream that you grew a beard. For real. That's what I dreamed last night. I woke up and said, I dreamed about Morgan Gold. He grew a beard. Jeremiah was like, huh. It was funny. Hello, Kaden. So nice of you to say hello. Just started seeds for the first time. How long do I leave the tomatoes on the heating mat? Tammy Gear. That's really just going to depend on where you've got them. I mean, that helps them germinate. Once they've germinated, usually they don't need that unless you've got them in a really cool space. But even then, that wouldn't be the best situation. So yeah, you really want that helps the germination happen faster. And then after that, they need light more than they need that heat. So
What's that for?
that was the third snooze from dinner being done. Sorry. Oh, Henley's birthday is going to be at the Shindig. I'm so glad to know that. That'll be really awesome. I get to hang out with Stivers Homestead this weekend. I'm so pumped about that. They're going to be there at the gathering. Did you know that? Did I tell you that?
I did know that.
Yep, we're going to get to hang out and going to get to see them on Friday night. We're going to go down there on Friday.
Twin Cedar Farms. That sounds familiar. Hey, Twin Cedar Farms.
Who is coming who's coming to the Shindig?
I don't know. I'm thinking about missing it.
Ethan just said it's official. He's coming to the Shindig. I didn't know.
What? Say what?
180 degrees from average. Say what?
No, yeah. Say what? Well, hold on. So you're telling me that the Ethan is coming.
Man, that is one heck of an honor.
What brings you to King's Landing?
All right, are you guys parking in our driveway?
Yes, they are.
We're about to have a full house up in here. The Ethan.
See, we're going to Deep South, coming back, and then Monday, I'm heading to Missouri to go help Hardiness Approach get their house ready to sell for a day, probably about a day and a half, really. But I was telling Meg Holler, I was like, I'll come and I'll work hard, but only if you're making the clam chowder again that she made at Christmas.
Meg Holler can cook.
She can cook some clam chowder.
Where is the Deep South get together? Two Family Homestead. Can you guys post the information for the gathering, please? Because people are asking.
Yeah, you can spoil them.
Yes, I told him that he was going to have a little bonus grandmother there that was going to love on him for his birthday. He's really excited.
I think Saturday night we may go see a movie or something.
Yeah, I don't know. We're going to probably start heading back. I don't know. We haven't nailed down the plans exactly yet. Yeah, actually, I want to talk about that. That was on my list to talk about. And I just saw Morgan talking about it. Okay, Goldstraw Farm just made a comment a little bit ago. I don't know. It's probably kind of buried by now. Morgan is launching a podcast that's going to be really, really cool. And we already recorded the episode that I'm going to be interviewed on it. But he's launching with several episodes. The first few episodes, it's going to be one with me, one with White House on the Hill, one with Lumna Acres, So the Land, and the Holler. So that's going to be a really cool podcast. So definitely check that out. Check out Goldshaw Farm. A Western North Carolina potluck during spring break. Yeah, how's the mama goats? They're doing really good. And Mayhem, gosh, she's looking very uncomfortable. She's getting to the end stages of pregnancy. I don't know how much longer she's going to go, but I was watching her today thinking girlfriend was looking large and in charge. No new kids yet, no.
The quail are laying eggs.
Yeah, you want to show them?
Not really.
I'll show you guys the eggs.
I don't want to get up. I mean, they look like quail eggs if you've seen quail eggs before.
I think quail eggs are so pretty.
I think we have 4 more goats expecting. Mayhem. That's the doula.
No, we have 3. We have Mayhem.
Oh, yeah, 3. Sook.
And Miriam. So here's the quail eggs. I haven't gotten any blue ones yet. They've kind of got a little bit of a tint to them, but I have some quail that I'm pretty sure are going to be blue egg layers.
Hello, Teresa. I'm going to mess this up. Heffy from Ireland.
Cool.
I love all of our fans from that region. But
Yeah.
I'm hoping to make enough friends that when we go there, we can just like stay at people's houses all over the UK. That'd be fun.
Okay, so some of the peppers on the paper towels germinated, and I planted those. Some of them, I don't know if I messed up. I think I just must have done something wrong, but that some of them did not do well. They got kind of moldy, and so I just started over with some in seeds or some in soil, and they haven't germinated yet. I just planted them yesterday.
Square One Farms. They're in
They're
Arkansas,
local,
right?
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Are you guys coming to the shindig?
I hope so. That'd be fun.
Okay, so Two Family Homestead said there will be a pre-gathering live stream Friday night from America's Best in Wiggins, 8:30 p.m. Central on Two Family Homestead's channel. And we're going to be there for that. So make sure you guys check that out. That'll be really fun. I think a lot of the people who are going to be there for the gathering are going to be hanging out the night before and doing that live and just hanging out at the hotel. And I'm really looking forward to that.
Tina Ray Sellers asked if we were watching any TV shows. She's just started watching something called The Umbrella Academy, which I've seen on Netflix, but I never watched it.
That. We actually, okay, so I have to preface this by telling you that it's really rare
that we watch a show together.
I have incredibly short attention span for TV, and I have very little time to actually watch TV. And so I just try not to watch shows because I get sucked into them and want to watch them all the time. When we started watching This Is Us on Hulu, when was that? Like a couple weeks ago, 2 or 3 weeks ago. And it's really good. We're only halfway through the second season. I guess it's been like 3 or 4 weeks ago. But it's really good. It's the first time I've watched a TV show in a long time.
So someone asked how the Haykeeper dryer is holding up, and I would like to give you all an update. So I had already planned on Scotch guarding it and didn't put it in the video because I was waiting for the Scotch guard to get in from Amazon. So when it got in, I put some Scotch guard, which they have like an outdoor variety that's supposed to be for like outdoor furniture that protects against UV and rain. So it's sealed and will not leak any water. And the other test I was waiting for was wind. And we got hit with some pretty good wind last night and this morning. And I would like to report that the Haykeeper dryer roof did not move at all. So hay's perfectly dry. The roof never moved with some serious wind. So everything went better than I could have hoped for. Until one time I get on here and I tell you that it got blown off and destroyed. Maybe. But I don't know. As of right now, it's doing great.
Oh. Big cold coming this week. And the first thing I thought of was your little seedlings.
Well, guess what? I fixed the greenhouse. I finished filling the holes. And we went out after a 30s night. And it was at 60-something degrees.
Yeah, so it was like 34 here this morning, and the greenhouse was at 60 degrees after Jeremiah. He like super sealed it, like every crack, every little bit. Now we can still vent it, like it still has vents, but he sealed all the way around the vents so that it is like closed up. And this morning it was 60 degrees. It was 30 degrees warmer than it was outside. And it's supposed to get down to 20 here. And so I don't know. I'm watching it. I'm going to check it before I go to bed. If I feel like it's going to be too cold, then I'll probably start pulling plants in. The reason why we can't put 2 heaters out there is because it's just a cord that's run out there, and you can't, we use the kind of electrical strips that will turn off if you have too much on them. And we tried to plug a second heater in and it flipped the whole thing.
Well, it was on the same circuit.
It was on the same circuit. So he's talking about running a second cord out there tonight off a separate circuit to run another heater
warmer,
to make sure that it can stay a little bit warmer. Because I don't really dig the idea of carrying 20 trays in tonight, but I will if I have to, and we'll carry them in here to the living room.
Now tomorrow it's also supposed to be sunny. So
tomorrow won't be an issue. Today was overcast, so it didn't have an opportunity to get really warm in there.
Right, but it still is at 60. So you know what I'm saying is like, after a sunny day, it may give us a head start.
The Davis 3. Congratulations on your first seed order. That's so fun. Sandy. I don't know if we're coming to the Seed Expo yet. Baker Creek hasn't nailed down their speakers yet.
We hope so.
Yeah, I mean, I hope so. And I've got it penciled off because I've been told that my name's on the list, but it's not nailed down yet. So I'm not 100% sure. What I've told everybody is feel free to message them and tell them you'd like to see me there.
Yeah, actually, that'll help. We have not discussed anything about the shindig as far as logistics.
Shall we talk about that?
We can. Single Dad Homestead, he's going to try and do some like stuff for the kids.
Awesome.
We did have breakfast Saturday morning with Ben and Andrea.
Yeah.
And talked about some things. And we did decide that if we have a kids area type thing, it'll be indoors where all the other adults will be, so everyone can keep eyes on it. We are not interested in a bounce house because of liability and what it takes to monitor something like that. But I do like the ideas that Chris has presented with some like relay races with hula hoops and some different things really like fun. That. He also like something about where they can plant their own seeds, like maybe a station where the kids can come up and plant something and take it home. So we can try and nail something like that down or work it out.
What wild boar tomatoes are my favorite? I really love the cherry tomatoes, like blueberries, blue goldberries, Berry's Crazy Cherry, Napa Chardonnay Blush. I like black beauties too, but the cherries are my absolute favorite.
Yeah, I know. Stivers Home says that our kids are good with the dirt in a bucket. I'm like, yeah, I've got piles of rocks and compost, so it smells bad. And they're like, yeah, let's go play in it and climb on it. Like,
they're gonna come hang out at the house whenever for the shindig.
Who is?
Stivers.
Oh.
Miah,
Cool.
What's your favorite thing to do on the farm?
What's my favorite thing to do on the farm? Be more specific. I'm getting too many ideas of what you're asking about, like favorite like chore thing or like just because the farm is my house. So like, what is my favorite thing to do? Is snuggle my wife. By snuggle, I just mean snuggle. Being around me.
And what else on the farm? Like,
but that's on the farm. We're on the farm. So you mean like outside the house?
Yeah, I would assume that's what they're asking.
Let me think.
I'm drinking hibiscus tea that's hot, which is kind of weird, but it's also really good.
Definitely not mowing the lawn, so the land. No. Honestly, I try not to mow the lawn. I move my goats around strategically for them to eat all the grass. I don't want to do that.
We actually we sectioned off different fence areas, and every week and a half we move all the goats into the backyard, into the people yard where animals aren't usually, and we just give them a day out there, and they mow the grass down, and then we put them back out into the animal yards.
I think just being with the horses, anything that has to do with them is probably my favorite thing. I'm getting what?
Heirloom Permaculture said, mow the land.
Mow the land. He's so funny.
Meredith, yes, I direct sow cucumber seeds, and except cucamelons, I start them early. They
I'm getting pretty attached to the goats also.
Really?
And the pigs.
Does that mean you want to buy more?
No, I don't buy more.
City Girl Country Heart said, I'm getting metal like you used and getting free wood and dirt. What is the best way to keep it stable? Miah did a really comprehensive how-to video that showed how he built those, what kind of screws to use and all of that stuff. If you search Roots and Refuge raised beds, it should come up. That would probably be the best.
You're working on it yourself and you haven't gotten the metal, okay, I'll just share. This is just an idea for you guys. I've tested it out. It works. And someone else is utilizing this that I met at the seed swap. So when we did the kids' garden, I didn't have metal cut in half like I used for our bed. So I was thinking of another way we could do something. and make it a little bit more efficient and faster because I didn't want to have to cut the metal down. And I actually went back there at my junkyard, as my kids call it, and was looking through some materials that I had laying around, and I found some pieces of vinyl siding. Okay, so I built the kids' raised beds out of vinyl siding instead of tin, and it's been working just fine. Vinyl siding is UV stabilized, so it's not going to break down. Dirt's not going to break it down. It's not going to leach anything because it's plastic. It's easy to cut, so if you don't have a diamond tooth grinder or skill saw to cut the tin, vinyl may be the best option. So anyways, just saying, this lady that we met at the seed swap came by and checked everything out, and I told her to go to a vinyl warehouse over by the hospital in Conway, and they have a pile of scrap, like leftover whatever vinyl siding that they gave her to just go through. I mean, like hundreds and hundreds of pieces. So that was free. So for those of you who don't want to have to work like metal and don't have the tools to do that, find a vinyl siding place and use that. I mean, it's just, it's a good option. It's easy to work with.
Thank you, Lori. I appreciate that kindness. Someone said my seedlings have mold. You can probably just scrape it off the top. That does happen sometimes. Maybe put a fan where they are just to keep the air circulating, not directly on them, but just to make sure it's circulating in the room or wherever you've got them. And they need to be vented. Like if you're doing one of those cover things, just make sure you take it off every day for a second to make sure that they have air circulation. But don't toss them out or anything. What do you grow in the kids' garden? I let my kids choose, but I tell them what season they need to pick. Like I'll tell them, oh, that doesn't grow right now. In the fall, they were so funny. We went through all the seeds and they picked the stuff that sounded coolest to them. So they picked dino kale, red samurai carrots, radishes, purple peas, monstro spinach. They called it monster spinach. So they picked the stuff that sounded really cool to them. And we'll do that again in the spring. And I'll let them pick what tomato plants and stuff they want. Kathy Stewart, we did 2/4 topsoil, like we did the bottom two quarters. That would be a half, 2/3. We did the bottom 2/3 of the bed in topsoil, and then the top part 1/3 we did super soil. And then every year, because it gets compact, it kind of presses down or washes off, and every year we go in and just add a couple inches of super soil, and that makes up for runoff and stuff. Terry, as far as dehydrating peppers, I really like to do anything. Like I like to do cayenne peppers, ancho peppers to make chili powder. Just anything that I can grind down is what I like to do. What okra did you recommend that didn't become woody? It was Texas Hill Country that I felt like had a little more time on it before it got woody. Some of the others just grew so long and woody so fast. Also, Clemson Spineless is a really good one. You just got to watch it. Haskins family vlog. Am I going to sing or play with Daniel at all at the shindig? Oh, I'm thinking about it. I've never made music in front of that many people before, so it makes me really nervous. I mean, I guess I have like in recording, but never live. So would. What about trying to make a list for people to help in the kids area, just a 30-minute or hour each, no drop off for kids? Yeah, let's talk about what we might could do for the kids area. I know that I am going to be really I know we're all going to be really stretched thin. My plan for myself at the shindig, I've actually already enlisted multiple people that are going to be keeping my kids because I didn't want my kids wandering around without being supervised. But yeah, I think that we can maybe come up with something because a lot of people have offered to help. So. And
just just for the sake of being honest and transparent about everything, like we are not going to have the capacity to coordinate volunteers and come up with a list or for any of that stuff. Like honestly, like Ben and Andrew have got a full plate. We've got a full plate getting ready for everything. And like part of what we're trying to do with the volunteers is delegate, to people who are going to be there or local, be here in time, whatever, to do different jobs. And so if there's going to be like an organized kids area with a list and all that, it'll have to be somebody taking the bull by the horns for, to say and making it happen.
Man, somebody just commented, and I just started looking it up. There's a bunch of tornadoes that have hit in Alabama.
Oof.
Southeastern Alabama. Like bad tornadoes. Man, we'll definitely be praying for them. That hits close to home for us. My tomatoes are leggy. Can I save them? Yes, Gardening Realtor, just repot them really deep.
Can I answer a question?
Someone wants you to take off your hat and show off your pretty
I'll
hair.
do that. But I'm right below that. I actually have been watching Star Trek Discovery. Okay, so in the nerd fandom, like I don't get caught up on canon and like for example, like the new Star Wars movies. Everyone's like, those are not real. Like we're not adding those to the real story and all this. Like, listen, I don't get like that. They're not the best movies. I'll say that. They were entertaining. At least it's something. So like, I like all nerdy stuff. I don't have any nerdy prejudices. So yes, I like Star Trek Discovery. I don't care that it's not Kirk, the original, William Shatner Kirk and Spock and all that. It's time for some new stuff. So I'm pretty pleased with it so far. It's been pretty cool. And I guess you want me to let the hair down, or should I say that till the end?
Yeah,
I don't want you to swoon in front of everybody on camera. You know what I mean?
He said, "Can I take off my hat?" Showed my pretty hair from him. It is not pretty right now at all. Thank you, Jen, who cuts hair. That's really
Elk and
sweet.
Anchor had to take tornado precautions a few hours ago.
Oh man,
Dang.
I'll have to text them.
I'm from Oklahoma, so I'm very familiar with all that.
Yeah, I mean we get them pretty bad here too. So
I mean, actually, the day we moved into this house after buying it, a tornado hit the town closest to us.
yeah, like 3 miles from us. It was a really.
It was pretty bad.
It was like one of the most impactful things that's ever happened in our life was when that tornado hit. It didn't hit our house, but it hit some very close friends of ours' house, and their kids died in it. So it was really a hard thing to go through. So yeah, square one. That's the one. April 27th, 2014, that tornado came through Vologna. That was the day that we moved on into this house. And it was about 30 minutes after we moved in. It's just absolutely crazy. Oh, Susan, I'm so glad that you have found Charles Dowding to be helpful. He's definitely, I love watching his videos. I've watched so many of them over and over again, and Ben loves Charles Dowding's videos. He will sit and just watch them, and I absolutely love it.
We do not currently raise any meat chickens. We raise chickens for their eggs, which provide food. But someone was asking if we raise any chickens for food. I'm assuming you mean for eating the actual chicken, which, no, we don't currently have any kind of meat bird operations going.
No.
We do have a pig operation in the works.
Yeah. I love my curly pigs so much. I'm so glad that we named them and are keeping them, and that they're breeders.
Yeah.
I really love my curly pigs. They're so precious.
They're going to have curly babies.
Mm-hmm. Lori, her husband is a vegan, and what's the best black bean option? I have not grown a lot of beans because in the raised beds and stuff, it's just hard to grow enough to really do dried beans. So I really haven't grown very many dried beans. I did last year and literally maybe got a bowl off of one arch trellis covered in beans. However, if you're looking for good beans, which I think this is a really cool way to do it. And I've decided that if I ever do start growing dried beans, this is how I'm going to do it. There is a company called Rancho Gordo, and they sell heirloom dried beans. And they cost more than like dried beans from Walmart, obviously, but they're really good. And you get like a pound for $5 or $6 or something like that. Now you can plant those. So what you could do, and this is what I'm going to do someday, is I'm going to buy those to try and like keep out a handful of them to plant, and then cook the rest and see how I like them, or cook half the bag and see how I like it and keep the other half. $6 a pound is not expensive for seeds. It's kind of expensive for eating beans, but they have like scarlet runner beans, cranberry beans, like Christmas pole beans, like actual organic or heirloom bean seeds like you would buy at a seed company, but they're a bean company and they sell beans for eating. And I don't know, check them out, Rancho Gordo. And I think that would be a good idea if you're trying to find a bean you're really going to like. If you bought them from them, you could keep some of the beans out to plant and then cook the rest and decide which ones were actually worth planting, you know? I don't know. I thought that was a really good idea. And I did message them just to make sure that you could cook them. I use Artisan Bard. I do the Rancho Gordo popcorn too. I have the red kernel popcorn that I bought for them, and it's really good. And you could plant that too.
Artisan Bard, he asked earlier, asked how many knitted hats. I don't know who. Was it Jessica or me?
I have a lot of knitted hats. Jeremiah only has like 4. He wears the same ones.
Jessica has a ton of knitted hats. I just wear the same hats and wash them.
What's that lady that's telling everybody to be happier by getting rid of their stuff? You know?
The Asian lady?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I can't remember her name. The life-changing something of tidying up or something like that. I can't think of her name. Somebody will tell me. Marie Kondo. Thank you. That's it. Marie Kondo would have something to say about my hats, to be certain.
KonMari. Right?
But she'd have to get through my seed collection to get upstairs, so.
That's never going to happen.
Yeah, Marie Kondo would not be cool with my house. I've gotten rid of a lot of stuff.
Here from Canada. I'm obsessed with your videos. Thank you. I'm learning a lot. Thanks,
Karen Cantrell said it would be awesome to hear Jen from Stivers Homestead sing. She sings beautiful.
Oh, great. Didn't know that.
She said me and Jen, but I left the me part off.
I like how you did that.
Mm-hmm. What grow lights do I use? The ones I have currently downstairs, I just got on Amazon. And then we were actually sent some this week. I'll show them to you. Hold on.
No, we're not having any snow. Actually, today was our only wet day.
It sleeted this morning.
And honestly, I've got like 4 or 5 days of just sun and pretty decent temperatures. So I'm looking forward to the rest of this week.
I don't know where Rose is. I'll have to send her a message. The Hidden Harvest Company sent me these grow lights. And so Miah got the stuff to hang them last night.
Ooh.
These are full spectrum. I'm really excited to use them. So I'll have that whole thing. They came with these, but on that shelf, we're gonna hang them up a little bit differently. So kind of cool.
Thank you, Tammy, for that super chat. She also wants another devotional. So
I've actually been thinking about that. I was thinking about sharing. I haven't decided yet. I was thinking about sharing the story of Benjamin's birth this week because Benjamin's birthday is this week.
Mm-hmm.
And I was thinking about sharing that.
Or we could share about the thing with Toby.
Yeah, that's true. That was another thing. This is a big week. Benjamin's birthday is Wednesday and Toby's is Saturday. And both of those, God's taken me through a lot of learning with them. I had to, Single Dad Homestead said I had to find a Marine just to protect the seed vaults. I mean, I wouldn't.
She found the Marine before she ever had a seed vault. So that was a lot. That was well planned.
It was a preemptive move. That's what it was. I knew one day I would become obsessed with something.
Doreen Capoletti said, "Hi, Miah. How are you? I'm good." And you said, "I'm so jealous." What are you jealous of? Being married to her? I mean, I understand that.
I was going to show y'all something in this magazine, but I can't find it. Aha. So I get Better Homes and Gardens. It's kind of on my bucket list to be in this magazine, to have my garden in this magazine. And that's one of those things that I've been saying like long before I ever had a YouTube channel, and it felt just absolutely 100% impossible. So it still does feel that way to me. I guess I have more of a chance of that now than I did before, but bucket list one day. Anyway, I was reading this today, and they have this novelty veggie page. And look at this. Brad's Atomic Grape tomatoes, pink celery, dragon tongue bush beans, black nebula carrots, strawberry spinach, and wing beans. All of these are things I have grown or am growing this year. And then there are these others that I thought, man, I should add these to the list, but I don't really need to. I need to stop adding stuff to the list is the actual thing that needs to happen. But isn't that cool? When I opened that and saw that pink celery, I knew that was Baker Creek because they're the ones because Jared got that in China. So as of right now, they're the only ones selling it. And I was like, oh my gosh.
Junior Robinson said that his wife wants to meet us so badly. So I hope that you guys can come to the shindig. And if not, maybe we'll just swing by your house sometime. I mean, seriously, if we're in the area. I don't even know where you're from, but
vacuum or dehydration, which do you prefer? I don't have a vacuum sealer, but I haven't used it just a ton.
We don't have a vacuum sealer.
We used to.
Yeah, it doesn't work very good, so we threw it out.
He threw it out.
It doesn't work. It's was it Mary Kondo something? I'm getting rid of the junk.
It didn't spark joy in your heart. I mostly can and dehydrate. I don't really do much of that. So I do so little of it that I didn't know that my vacuum sealer had been thrown out. Shelby, that's so awesome. You bought pink celery. I think it's going to be really neat. I'm going to grow it. Oh, Brenda, we do not have water run to the garden, so we just use hand water. We have done soaker hoses in the past, and we're planning on putting drip tape up this year.
So here's the dilemma: is the USDA stuff that we got approved for covers all the drip tape, lines, the well, all of it, and now that's on hold because of the government stuff. So if I go ahead and pay for it, they will not reimburse us. So I'm kind of juggling, waiting to see if they get their funding worked out and then get our stuff approved so we can get it covered, or am I just going to have to bite the bullet and pay for it ourselves and just say whatever. So I'm kind of waiting to see.
If it comes down to it and it's close to garden time for real, we will go ahead and put in drip tape because last year rained a lot. There was a good bit of watering that had to be done, but not too bad. It's hard. It takes close to 2 hours to hand water the garden, and you have to do it about every 3 days in the heat of the summer if it doesn't rain. I'll probably do drip tape. We had some soaker hoses. I don't know.
We're gonna do drip tape. Yeah. Soaker hoses. I didn't like it. And then honestly, they don't last. They fall apart.
They cost a little
more. Drip tape is more durable and will last longer. I did see John from Heirloom Permaculture. Yeah, I'll get with Ben and we'll work out the vendor payment thing that you're having a problem with. I'm not sure exactly what's going on, but we'll work it out.
Ben's birthday is Wednesday. It's the 6th.
One of these days, my Nana's going to show up on here.
Yeah. Yeah, he's turning 4. And then Toby is turning 7 on Saturday. And he's actually coming to the gathering with us. We are coming down with just him. Look at my dog.
That's how your dog always sleeps.
He sleeps on his back, his legs all spread open. So funny. What day? I don't know what day I'll be speaking at the planting festival. I didn't know at the expo until I got there, so I'm not sure what day it'll be. I'm really looking forward to that though. Now, when we're talking about watering the garden, one thing that I always do is we have, what is that, 110-gallon water trough?
It's a lot of gallons.
It's like a big horse trough.
It's in the greenhouse.
It's in the greenhouse right now, but I keep that down in the garden and full of water. And basically because in the summer, the tomatoes need water every 3 days, maybe 4 days. However, cucumbers kind of need water every day. And so instead of dragging hoses all over for everything, what I'll do is like one big watering every few days. And then I keep that trough down there and just use a bucket or whatever and water everything else, like spot water everything else. And it works okay. It's just time consuming. The idea of having drip tape or something like that, it just is so luxurious. And what?
Twin Cedar Farm says, Roots and Refuge Farm. My daughter bought her very first seeds, and she had to wear her CC hat because she said she was channeling her inner Jess.
Nice.
That's not a CC hat. That's actually
no. This one's not. This is actually hats. Yeah. This was Jeremiah's hat.
Look at that crazy.
Look at that. That's why the hat's still on. It's not that cold in this house, but I'm just gonna keep all that tucked in there. We usually keep our house pretty cold, but I guess the oven's on, so it's kind of warm over here.
Sometimes I just wear these hats because they're comfortable and they vent a lot. Like they're not like they don't keep your hat like your head super warm, but it keeps my hair out of my face.
What is the weirdest, most fun thing you've ever grown? Shelby Sheen.
The weirdest.
That jelly melon. I can't think. What are they called?
I don't know, but they're
melons. I can't remember. They're like the little pokey cucumber things. I pulled it before it was really too ripe. It didn't taste great. I kind of want to give it another shot, but I don't know if I want to give space up for something that I might not like. That's probably the weirdest thing that I've grown was that.
Our raised beds are, 18 inches.
Yep. Happy Sunday. Adventures of Spanky and Squirrel. Kawano, that's it. Thank you, Rose.
That's not really fair because.
Oh, about Best Beard?
Yeah, they're already like ahead considerably, so I'm just going to bow out.
I am competing in something. This is actually in the vlog tomorrow, but I'm going to tell you guys early. Just my 729 closest friend viewers. Okay, so I have accepted a challenge to participate in a competition. Now, those of you who know me well know that I am not competitive. Jeremiah does not like watching any sports game in which he's invested in with me because like the other team will be winning and he'll be like, come on. I'll be like, oh, but think of how happy they are right now. Think of how happy their mom is. I'm just so not competitive at all. I've never played sports. I've just never done competition well. But Gary from the Rusted Garden and Callie Kim have challenged me on a tomato grow off. And I think if I could get competitive about anything, it could be that. So yeah, it's going to be going on throughout the summer. And we are going to be all videoing the progress. And basically, we're getting the details out, but worked out. But we're going to all start on the same day and have so many days to grow. And there's 2 winners. Basically, you win for the largest volume off your plant and then the largest tomato. So they
probably should have picked a different fruit than tomatoes.
Yeah, I mean, I probably would
setting themselves up.
I probably would have bowed on anything else, but tomatoes, I'm like, what? Come on.
Yeah, they probably knew that. They're like, oh, we know how to get Jess.
I don't think I could have been lured into any other competition.
Watermelons have been like, y'all have at it. You win. We would have entered it, but we would have known we were going to lose. But as soon as they said tomatoes, I was like, oh Lord, she's going to get in it.
Rose said, I'll be competitive for you. So yeah, if y'all aren't already following them. Is Elk and Anchor on here? Are you guys okay?
Well, I mean, if they're on, I hope they're okay.
I mean, yeah,
if they're
obviously.
On, I'll be like, hey, someone get us an ambulance. I'll be like, Dan, you probably should call 911. Might be a little bit faster. I don't even know what your address is.
Shelby said, you got me to grow tomato this year. You already won. She says she hates tomatoes and she's going to give them a try. What kind of fertilizer do I use? I don't really use much fertilizer. I do compost, fresh compost at the beginning, and in the hole with the tomatoes, I usually put like an egg and some banana peels, and I sometimes will use azomite, which is like a mineral supplement that kind of helps the health of your soil, supposedly. I don't know. There's not a lot of science behind it, but it's, I don't know. It's one of those things, like, I've used it, and I have a great garden, and so I'm like, I'm scared not to use it because I'm like, what if that's why? But and then occasionally when I've got seedlings and stuff, and they're in cups, I'll do Super Thrive, but that's pretty much the extent of it.
Someone said, sorry.
Grace Homestead said, what happened to the couples yoga challenge? We did get tagged in that, but I don't think you guys want to watch me and Jeremiah try to do yoga.
That's not going to happen. I appreciate the effort. Also got called by Jason at Big Bear, and he's like,
he started that, didn't he?
I don't know.
I think he
Doesn't
started
matter.
it. Mm-hmm.
He called me and was like, hey, if I tag you in this dance-off thing, you going to do it? I said, nope. I said, me and Jessica were just talking about that. Not going to happen.
Y'all don't want to see.
Listen, we're not.
Jeremiah actually can dance for real.
That's what I've already said, but I'm not dancing like what Ben Vincent was dancing. I don't know where those suspenders came from. Boy, needs some deliverance. Pray for Ben, guys. Pray for Ben.
Jeremiah can swing dance. I
don't know. I just don't do yoga. I don't know.
Go yoga. I don't have, guys. I'm just not that graceful of a person as far as like balance and stuff like that.
I love the dance off videos. Watching them, I'm not going to make them. Like, I laughed pretty good at watching Ben and all them dance. It was awesome to watch. It would have been less funny if I was in it. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Have freshwater collection, right? I don't know what that means. Like
Wanda.
rain barrels and stuff.
We're working on doing more of that. Someone said, shout, hey, Ben, guess what?
He can't hear me.
He can't hear us. Back
When he comes back out, I'll ask him. He might say something mean.
Ben's having a rough day today.
He's having a rough day. It's like, Ben, guess what? Be quiet.
Akocha cucumbers. I just learned about these Wild Onions Homestead, and I've never grown them before. So I don't have any suggestions, but somebody offered to send me some pictures. Or I've just read another. I can't read comments while I'm trying to talk. Some seeds, and I would like to try them. It sounds very interesting. Cool teacup. Thank you. My friend Haley made it for me. Look.
See the JJ?
It's because we're in love.
Because we're in love. That's right.
And look, it looks like a tree underneath. Isn't that cute? Haley Rose Ceramics. One of our subs sent me a picture this week because I've talked about Haley Rose. I have a lot of mugs that like it's something I collect is handmade mugs, and a lot of them are by Haley, and it's so cool because she sent me this one. At this point, she knows some things that I like I like smooth handles and stuff like that. But she sent me this one, which was super sweet. And she actually made a coupon code for our channel. I had told her a while ago that a lot of people were asking if she wanted to do a coupon code, I would share it. And it's Roots in Refuge. But anyway, I think it's like 10% off. But anyway, this week, one of our viewers sent me a picture, and she had bought several pieces of pottery, and she was like, you've opened Pandora's box. I never knew that I liked handmade pottery so much. I was like, oh, good luck. I have not grown ginger.
What is in super soil?
It's just composted soil, or composted wood and branches
sand
and stuff, and then they add a percentage of sand in to make it loose.
That's it. It's magic.
It really does grow some stuff really well.
Yeah, it sure does. It smells.
Carrie Ann, I grew lemon cucumbers last year, and I wasn't super crazy about them. I think my friend Lauren liked them. I want to say she took several and juiced them. I've got strawberry spinach to grow this year.
Ethan.
What do you say?
I'm going to make super duper soil. You're not going to make super duper soil. You're going to make snow. That's all you got. You got snow and ice cube dirt.
It's Haley Rose Ceramics. Make sure I'm telling you guys that right. That would be credit if I told it to you wrong. She's on Etsy. Yeah, Haley Rose Ceramics. What?
Me and Ethan go back and forth. And super duper soil. What is super duper soil? What's the secret ingredient?
Here, I'll type the coupon code in. That's the coupon code for Haley Rose.
Which I
Denise. Denise was the one. She's on here. She's the one. She
Where?
said, "I love Haley Rose." She's the one who bought.
Oh, she's like, oh, no, you're messing me up. You're messing me up. You guys are just making up words. Super duper. That's not even a thing. That's better than super, obviously.
So, do we want to talk about what we're digging this week? We're almost here to the end. Let's go ahead and do that. Fine. Let's see what we are eating. Single day this week.
Just remembering to eat would be good.
Yeah. He gets into projects and then just completely just checks out of reality and works for hours on end. And so he has not been eating lunch all week. Matt, I've probably shared some about my testimony through devotionals and stuff. I don't really have like a specific one. I think the pear tree in the bathroom stall, I probably shared a little bit about that. My first like real encounter with God happened in a Golden Corral bathroom at 1 a.m. when I was 18 years old. But I shared about that in that video. So
Mag's already kidded. Sorry, City Girl.
Yeah, Mag's kidded about
$2
4 weeks ago.
$2, which are already sold, I think.
It says buffering. I've never tried to grow dragon fruit. I'm not 100% sure that it would do great here. I don't know. I've never known anybody here that grows dragon fruit. So you haven't been on any food kicks this week?
Not really. I can't think of anything different, like anything, like this.
Okay. What we're listening to. What are you listening to?
I'm listening to this folk band called, I can't remember. Hold on, I'll tell you.
A folk band. We didn't write that. We usually write these down ahead of time. We did not.
But this is called the Avett Brothers. They have a song called January Wedding, and the album that's on is a good album. I like it.
The Avett Brothers.
Yeah, it's kind of like an Irish folk kind of thing.
Homestead in the Highlands, I got your message and saw that. I am so sorry about your goatee being sick. I'm hoping that she pulls through. That's rough. What we are watching. You want to do that now or come back to it? What else do we talk about right now? Let's do what we're planting. I planted all the pepper seeds. I told you guys that.
We got a ton of tomatoes separated in the greenhouse.
Started eggplants.
Yep.
Ground cherries, tomatillos, flowers.
I've got reinforcements coming this week to start amending the beds, and we will direct sow the peas, lettuce, and what was the other one?
Kale.
And kale.
Calendula.
So that'll start going into the main beds this week before we leave.
And then, hey, there's the reminder to put up the baby goats.
I see that.
And then what we're working on. Window greenhouse.
I'm working on the window greenhouse.
I have been separating tomatoes like it's my job because, right now it kind of is. And what do you think about the YouTube chat being turned off? The comments, I think they're getting something worked out that needs to get worked out. So I'm glad that they are. I know it stinks while they work out the kinks for the creators, but okay. What we're watching. Let's do that, and then we will wrap this up. So we have two channels to shout out and suggest that we've been watching. The first one that you've been watching.
I watched some Farm Alarm.
Farm Alarm.
I thought that were really cool. They do really well editing.
Excellent video quality. Really cute kid.
And I like quirky stuff, like puts a like nerdy thought into it. Like the beginning of the video I watched today had like the rating system for movies, and it was rated H for homesteading, and like all the information was filled in for homesteading. It was pretty funny and creative. So
that was really cool.
Enjoying that.
So definitely go follow them. If somebody can throw up a link to Farm Alarm, we really have been enjoying them this week. They're really cool. However, I do like to make sure that we feature at least one under 1,000 or so channel to make sure that we can help somebody get a big jump in growth. And so this week, I want to feature Sunshine Farm, who is a sweet friend. I've really enjoyed getting to know her, and they are doing really beautiful videos on their farm up in New York. And yeah, she's on here. So if y'all want to click her name right there, Sunshine Farm, and go give her a follow. And she's definitely, they eat a plant-based diet, which I think is really cool to hear about and to learn what they're doing. And they have a hobby farm, lots of different animals, and a really beautiful place. And they're just super sweet. And so she's putting out some really good information. So definitely check that out. What?
I guess there's a competition. I'm assuming to see who gets to 1,000. Because John at Heirloom Permaculture is like, oh no, we're gonna lose, John or Matt. I don't know. Who Matt is, but it's funny.
So yeah, wow, she just jumped from 780 to 815.
Oh, nice!
Like in the last 30 seconds. That's
Sweet,
cool.
go check them out.
Oh, and now 834. I just keep refreshing, and it keeps going up.
Yeah, guys, go check them out. It's awesome. Like
and now 820. Or okay, so it was 814, 842. Okay, so it's just
I hope they get
848.
to 1,000. That would be so fun if they got to 1,000
Oh,
tonight.
that's funny. She's like, you guys wrong. It is really cool to get to do that. Like I wish I could do it for everybody. I know that we can't always. 861. I wonder if she'll jump to.
We'll get to eventually. Everyone will get shouted out. That's just how it goes.
Yeah. The Roots and Refuge effect. I didn't know about a competition. Y'all go follow Heirloom Permaculture too. See, I don't have I have no competition in me. I'm like, go follow him
No,
too.
make it 1,000 at the same time.
So everybody can be winners.
Don't succumb to peer pressure. Oh, hey, guess what? I love you. You didn't say it. See, I'm faster than you. Guess what? Love you. Guess what? You love me, but so you hit me?
Elk and Anchor. I don't know if y'all haven't followed Elk and Anchor, y'all can go to see. I can't do it. I can't be okay with competition. I'm just like, everybody wins. See, here's the thing with me and Gary and Callie Kim. We're all going to be winners because we're all going to have tomatoes in the end. And so we're all winners.
Someone's going to win and someone's going to lose.
No, we're all going to be winners. Because anybody who has great tomatoes to eat is a winner. Okay, which Sunshine Farm at? 894. Come on, guys. Only 100 more.
Come on, get them up there.
What is Heirloom Permaculture? They're commenting also. Oh, good, Gail. I'm so glad to hear that. Yeah. Someone said, hey, Ben, I love you. Heirloom Permaculture. Is Henley watching right now? Hey, tongue in your face. Keep it in. Hi, Ben. Let's see. There really is an R&R
Oh my gosh.
effect. She's at 906.
Oh my gosh. Let's stay until she gets there. Let's do it. Hey guys. Just there's Mary Ellen.
There's my mom. Hey, Mom.
She get
Hey, Grandma Me's on here.
Say hey, Grandma Me.
Hey.
Fingers out of your mouth. We don't talk with our fingers in our mouth.
Hi, Mommy.
Hey, Grandma Me. Hey, your birthday's this week. We're going to tell Grandma, say, Grandma, it's my birthday.
I need to stay live until Sunshine hits 1,000. I can do that. She's at 934.
Gotta hug yourself.
Hey, Henley wants you to say wood.
What?
Put your hands down, wave around your mouth. People can't hear you when you do that.
Yeah, they know about wood.
Everyone knows about wood.
You said that on a video, remember?
Yeah.
Remember? And you're like, that's my dad. Who's your dad?
You.
Me? Yeah, you're right. I am your dad. Hey, why are you...
Awesome.
Hey,
946.
Breathe. Breathe.
What's the channel?
Oh my
The name
God.
of the channel Miah suggested was Farm Alarm.
Farm Alarm.
Mm-hmm.
There are like 5,000 or 6,000.
Yeah, there are like
6,000.
5,000 or 6,000. I mean, a lot of times we end up watching channels, just different
I don't-
channels. And so we want to honestly share what we're watching, but also I want to take this time to be able to shout somebody out and help somebody. There are some channels that I've watched that I haven't gotten to on this list yet.
Okay, since people remember
Oh
someone
my
asked.
gosh.
All right, babe.
Tomato Mama. I'll take that, Love Baker.
There you go.
Jeremiah and all of his brothers used to have long hair. And now Noah was the last one to have long hair other than Miah, and he cut his hair this week. I told Jeremiah, I was like, are you going to cut your hair?
No, I will not. Would you cut
It is
this?
pretty
Come
much.
on. Let's be honest. Let's be honest.
He never wears it down, though, ever.
I do.
Ha! Xavier said, I've like the Oprah effect on Homesteaders. You get a follower, and you get a follower. You all get some subscribers.
Hey, I'll take one. I'll take an Oprah effect. Like, she's got all kinds of money.
All right. Can I get that other Oprah
Can I get the
effect?
other Oprah effect? Because I'll throw money at you guys too. If I had her kind of wealth.
Okay, she's at 990. We're only 10 away for her to hit 1,000.
Woo! 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 Get excited, man.
What's heirloom permaculture at?
Stop.
What's heirloom permaculture at?
Put that tongue in your mouth. Put that tongue in your mouth. Oh!
Did he lick you?
Yeah, he almost licked the inside of my mouth. Gross sneak. That's gross. No.
Heirloom permaculture is at 864. So make sure y'all go follow them too. People said your hair looks like. Oh, someone said you look like the lion off Wizard of Oz.
Okay, I'll take that. Someone else said I look like Aquaman. Clearly, they have delusional vision. Not that good.
She did it. She's at 1,000.
Woo! Say woo! Sunshine Farm.
All right,
Where's it?
now heirloom permaculture's climbing.
How? Where are they at? Where are they at?
They're at 878.
Okay, there's enough people who subscribe to her. If you guys go subscribe to Urban Permaculture, then he'll get to 1,000.
They have. I know you guys like seeing my greenhouse. They have
And
a.
if we
They
help
have a
him get to
greenhouse.
1,000, he said he'd shave his beard off. What he said. So get him to 1,000 and see a clean shaven John at Urban Permaculture. Woo! Yay! Shave his beard. Woo!
Put the link up. Can somebody get the link up for heirloom permaculture, please? Horticulture Geek, how are you doing? Ray, I'm looking forward to getting to hang out with you guys soon. I want to come see your garden.
Hey, gentle.
People are trying to share the heirloom permaculture link, but I think it's blocking it because of So one of the mods can share heirloom permacultures.
Hey, can you go watch a movie for a few more minutes? And then you can have dessert. Say goodbye to everybody.
Goodbye.
Go watch your movie.
Yeah, Grace Junction Homestead, send me a message
What?
about input on some videos. Something went by kind of fast.
Yeah,
Okay, there's
going fast.
heirloom permaculture. Whoa, that was fast, guys.
975. We're almost there. Come on. Who was the other person that was in competition with them?
Who was the other person that was
Matt?
trying to get? Was it Elk and Anchor?
Is it Elk and Anchor?
Well, we can push them too. I know a lot of people in our lives have already followed, but we can try to get them to 1,000 too.
Is it Elk and Anchor?
I think it was Elk and Anchor, is what they said. Yeah, Elk and Anchor.
Oh, we gotta get them. To
And
1,000?
Natalie too. Is Natalie? She's pretty close to 1,000. I was gonna feature her later because she's actually coming to stay at my house. But we can go ahead and do it tonight.
We're gonna get her to like 3,000 when she comes here.
Yeah, we gotta do it. You get a subscriber, and you get a subscriber.
I mean, I'm just saying, like, I love this part.
Yeah,
because-
heirloom permaculture just hit 1,000.
Woo!
Who's next?
Elk and Anchor.
Elk and Anchor. Where are they?
Listen,
They're-
they got a new baby.
Yeah,
They need 1,000 subscribers.
you gotta do it.
Like-
Do it for the baby.
For the baby, guys. For the baby.
Elk and Anchor, they're at 800. Can we? Let's see. Where's a link to Elk and Anchor? Can we be friends? Yes.
Can who be friends?
I don't know. It just flew by.
You just said
sometimes I
yes?
just catch it. Yes, baby Judah is so precious. Yep, Matt and Tiff.
We gotta get him to 1,000
Let's
for the
see.
baby.
It's for the baby. 833. That was pretty good.
Come on,
Dude,
guys,
so upset.
go make new email addresses and start subscribing. Let's go.
I don't think we're allowed to say that. You're gonna get
Just
us in
kidding.
trouble. Don't do that.
Don't do that. That's not okay.
Stop. No. I'm so glad, Bill. I'm glad you liked the quiche. Jeremiah, he cusses whenever I make quiche.
No.
In your head.
Maybe. I'm like, quiche. But hey, Jessica got this really good hot sauce, and it makes quiche completely different.
This sriracha sauce is the bomb diggity. There's Rose. You're safe. I'm so glad. We were wondering earlier. Somebody said you texted them and that you were okay. So Rose is safe.
Come on, guys. Elk and Anchor. Where are they at?
Elk and Anchor's at 8:59.
Come on.
Okay, Natalie. Let's do Natalie too. I think there was a competition apparently.
Which we did not know about.
I didn't know about it, and
or Jessica would
apparently
never have said anything. Not hurt anyone's feelings.
But
so that is your benefit.
Okay, Natalie's got a little further ways to go, but I think we can do it.
566.
Natalie's is Hey, It's a Good Life. Hey, It's a Good Life. Can somebody link Natalie if you're on here? And she's at 566. Natalie and her husband. At
911.
Can you get Elk and Anchor on here so we can see?
Yeah.
Natalie and her husband just moved. They live in California, and they just moved to a new house. And she's been doing homesteading, like gardening on a small scale in the very little space she has, and really encouraging people to do what they can in the space they have. And they actually just moved to a new house where she's actually going to be able to do a lot more and have like more garden space. So I'm so excited for her. She's actually coming here in April. She's flying in, I don't know, a day or two before the shindig, and then staying until a day or two after. And Natalie is actually on my doTERRA team, and we are going to Washington. Like, she'll be here with me in April, and then she's going home for a few days, and then we're both going up to Washington together to go stay with Shay and get some training there. And Shelby also. So Shelby Sheen, she's on here commenting. She's on our team also. So
I didn't know she was on here.
So okay, Natalie's climbing. Where's Elk and Anchor?
Elk and Anchor's at 933. We're almost there. We got enough people here.
Yeah, Cheryl Crockett. If you don't have a lot of space, definitely check out Natalie. No, Washington State. We're going up to the Elliott Homestead in Washington State. So yeah, Natalie's channel. Let's show that. If somebody can link, Hey, It's a Good Life is her channel.
Come on.
And oh, thank you, Kate. And Kate's sharing the link to Haley Rose Ceramics where people were asking about my mug. Did you guys know that 1,000 subscribers is where, now you have to have 4,000 watch hours also, but you have to have at least 1,000 subscribers to get monetized for YouTube. So if you're enjoying any YouTube channel that has less than 1,000 subscribers, they are getting absolutely zero compensation for the videos that they put out. You don't start getting any sort of monetary compensation at all or ads or anything like that until after 1,000. So I definitely love to see people hit that goal. And it's really awesome to be able to help them do that. So Elk and Anchor sitting at 934. Natalie's jumped up to 710.
Oh, we lost 2 subscribers. We're at 936. Someone unsubscribed?
You monster.
It's for the baby. I'm scandalized.
All right.
Lord just touched
the Davis
right
3. Yes, absolutely. I love Terra Shield. That was the first doTERRA oil I ever used like 4 years ago. Natalie's is Hey, It's a Good Life.
Where's she at? Come on. Let's do this thing. We're only 10 minutes over. No big deal. We need more. We need more subs.
80, Sarah, 1999. No, I think that a content creator gets more when you watch the whole ad, but I don't know how much of a difference that it makes. Like, really, you're watching our videos and that's supporting us in a massive way. So I don't.
Come on.
So to all the channels.
9:43. So close. Just do it. Bear, play down. We're not really in distress.
Bear is stressed now because we're over here and the
Colin
energy
does
is
not care.
Do you know Colin lays there with his paws over his face like this? And like one time I was worshiping at my piano and it was like, you know, sometimes you just get kind of emotional before the Lord. And I was sitting there just like crying. And I don't know, I heard something, I turned around and Bear is like standing up, staring at me. They were in their crates. It was early in the morning. And Colin just completely indifferent. Like I could be like crying and hurt and he would just be like, whatever.
They're so close.
Just
subscribe. Call your mom.
Yeah, Mama Woods. I'm going to do
subscribe.
some vlogging and stuff when I go up to Shay's place. She has a gorgeous garden and greenhouse and all that stuff. So,
And I'm going to do some vlogging while she's gone.
yeah.
Or I may not.
You probably will.
Maybe.
Jeremiah's been doing good at vlogging.
I'm running out of things to build.
No, you're not. You got to build a fence. You
Yeah,
got to build
but I can't
an
vlog
alpaca shelter. You got to build
What?
new quail cages.
Quail cages. What was before that?
Alpaca shelter. I mean, I'm just throwing it out there in case you want to pick up and run with it.
No, it might be good if we had some alpacas, which we don't. 9:48, 9:50, 50 away for Elk and Anchor. Is Natalie climbing?
She's at 7:47.
All right, let's do it. 7:47. That means that's a jumbo jet. So we're going to jumbo jet all the way to 1,000.
You're right. You're really
When
doing
you get on the 747, you're getting more than peanuts. You know what I'm saying? This is where I shine. Comic relief. In the awkward wait till everyone gets to where they need to be.
People said they really like your vlogs.
And Natalie's not even here. She just moved.
I know
like-
she's so busy right now.
Yeah, she should still be here.
They just moved all their stuff and they're getting unpacked.
I'm not cutting her any slack.
She has cute cats.
I'm not cutting her any slack. Natalie, when you watch this later, I want you to know I'm not cutting you any slack.
I'm really excited that she's coming to visit.
Almost. You want to tell everyone?
Hey, someone says you need to do a devotional while you're building Legos.
Okay.
That is when you
Say,
pray.
go subscribe
Get it right
right now.
now.
Elk and Anchor is
So, Elk and
43 away from 1,000.
Say Elk and Anchor.
I'll get it.
Say it's for the baby.
It's for the baby.
You gotta do it with some compassion.
No, you gotta do serious.
You gotta like serious. You
Yeah.
gotta tell them.
Hey, tell them your most serious face. Be like, it's for the baby.
It's for the baby.
That's not very serious. Like, make him believe. It's for the baby. Now show him your fake cry.
That's just not right.
You just farted on me. Get out of here.
Hey, VW Family Farm. I didn't see them. I saw somebody say hi to them.
Oh, yeah, I didn't see it.
Things go by so fast.
All right, where we at? Where we at? I'm not giving up. Oh, 965. 965 for Elk and
Oh,
Anchor.
they might make it.
Is she going to make it? I don't know
Hey,
if
it's
she's
a
gonna
good
make it. I
life.
don't know
Is
if
at
she's gonna make it.
752, 755.
Get down.
So it's climbing.
Go play.
Let's see. Let's
almost
look.
done.
Hey, let's look at what kind of videos we can find here. On Hey, It's a Good Life, you can see Natalie's new worm farm. Okay, let me show you how cute she is. Look at her. Look at her hugging her worm farm.
She's a cutie
She's
patootie.
so cute. She's
Nobody looks that cute while hugging worms. And look, you can see the inside of Matt's mouth on this one. Look, like he's got his mouth open. See right there? He's like, hey! See, who doesn't want to subscribe to that?
Zola, I'm looking forward to seeing you at the gathering.
25 away. 25 away. 25. I did not know we were going to be doing this tonight, but
I didn't either, but it's fun. I really like the energy. It's just really exciting, huh?
977.
Thank you, Keto Country Homestead. We appreciate that super chat and sweet words.
Come on. Come.
J Love said, "I'm sorry, I can't subscribe again." That's the feeling, like
I know,
what-
like,
I've done what I can
I've
do.
got multiple emails I've developed over my whole
No,
life.
this isn't allowed. You can't talk
Oh yeah,
about that.
979, 980. It's going.
Gemini just
It's
subbed
982.
to,
Go.
hey, it's a
Go.
good life.
We got
And-
629 people here. That's
I
enough.
know. Thank you, April. I appreciate that.
You're such good people. You people.
I've got to figure out what seeds I'm taking down there, but I am taking some seeds down to the gathering to share.
Art and Bree.
Art and Bree.
How those?
Hey guys.
Are you guys at Justin Rhodes' house tonight, or was that last night, or something? Because they said they were staying the night of the. Yes, they are.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Angie's Pantry is coming to the gathering also. I'm really looking forward. We're going to meet lots of people. It's gonna be
BW
fun.
Family Farm. This chat is life.
He said wild.
I know. That's what I'm saying. It's life. Wild is life.
Yeah, this chat goes pretty fast.
989, 11 away.
What's hey, it's a good life at 776. The gathering is Deep South Homestead's meetup this weekend in Wiggins, Mississippi, which is South Mississippi. It's Saturday, I believe, from 9 to 5. There's some information about it. Artisan Bard, someone else said that too, that he kind of looked like the Cowardly Lion.
Who?
You. I
No.
told you look like the lion when you let your hair down.
You mean like the lion that ate something ferocious? Yeah, that was me.
Oh, thank you, Mama Woods. I appreciate that. I'm so not competitive. Do you see what happened? I was planning on shouting out one channel, and then I found out that channel was in a competition with 3 other channels, and so we supported all 4 of them because I can't do
You guys are lucky
competition.
Jessica's running the show, because I would have been like, sorry guys.
He'd have been like, come on, Sunshine Farm's about to win this
yeah,
thing.
you just smashed them. Yeah, go Sunshine Farm. Eat dust, our permaculture. You just got smoked. But Jessica's like, no.
Everybody support everyone.
Oh, we just got to take care of everybody. I would have been like, yo, dude, she's about to smoke you.
Oh my gosh.
I would have totally talked smack to Matt, too. Been like, listen, Elk Anchor, you guys step it up. Sunshine Farms is what's up right now.
Where's
10 away. We're 10 away. I know there's 10 people on here who are on the fence. I feel like I'm on like a tele-infomercial thing where it's like, just call in right now and give us your money. I don't really want your money. What I want is your subscription to Elk and Anchor Homestead. Okay? That's what I need.
Natalie's at 790. That's pretty good considering she was
That's pretty cool.
Bumblebee Junction. They're giving away $200.
You're
in
not allowed to
labs.
win it.
Lodge Cast Iron on their channel. Hey. That's really cool.
Come on. 5 away. 5 away. Toad, what are you doing? Okay, we'll go finish the movie. We're almost done.
Aw, Single Dad Homesteading sent $5 for Benny's birthday. Thank you. That's so sweet.
What?
Inside Kate's Kitchen said, praise God, I just jumped to 9:15. Everybody's like,
Yeah! Do it! Everybody's getting it.
I don't know, Shelby. I'm going to have to go check and see what the temperature is like. I might be carrying all those in tonight if it looks like it's going to drop.
98.
9.
Is Natalie not going to make it?
I don't know.
You know
I don't know
why?
if we have enough people
It's
on here.
because
Well,
she's not here.
Oh,
If
that
she
might
was
be
here,
it.
people would be more
That's still a
supportive.
pretty good jump.
Natalie, you got a good jump, but you didn't get it that. So. Because Sunshine Farm kicked your butt. No, I'm just joking. 1003, Elk and Anchor.
Thank you guys so much for helping us bless people, for real. Like, this is one of my favorite things to do, is getting to share. And I know there's a lot of channels on here, and I'm sure we'll get to them and get to shout everybody out. So Natalie's gonna get on her YouTube and be like, "What happened?"
What the heck? She still got like a few hundred.
Because she did get a few hundred.
And then honestly, there'll be people that watch this later and they'll go and subscribe. So she'll get there. Oh, 1008.
Yeah.
Your next milestone is 1010.
I also want to encourage you guys to go sub to my moderators who are on here and who make this possible. Inside Kate's Kitchen. I know Rose is on here, Wholesome Roots. The Rooted Wanderers. Okay, so Lauren, my dear friend Lauren, who is one of my very best friends that I see regularly here in person, she currently she's got a channel, The Rooted Wanderers, and they have 0 content up yet, but they are actually embarking on a kind of hauler style adventure here pretty soon with their kids, and she's a midwife, and she's going to be going to several places over the country, getting in some hours at different places. So that's going to be really cool. My cousin Amy is on here. She does not have a channel. She mods for us, but you can tell her she's awesome if you want a Two Family Homestead. Make sure you're subbed to Two Family Homestead. We're going to be with them in person on Friday night. We'll be on their channel on Friday night on the live stream that they're doing with lots of people at the gathering. Big Bear Homestead was on here earlier. They are so sweet to help us so much. And all of these people, 180 Degrees from Average, Goldshaw Farm, they make this possible. I know that several times, probably no less than 100 times during this live chat, I have seen comments just disappear. Before I get to see the ugliness, it's gone. It's not even in front of us. Thank you so much, Keto Country Homestead, for that, y'all. Oh, they have their watch hours, but just need 1,000 subs. That's really cool. Keto Country Homestead.
All right, cool.
Yeah, definitely. Y'all check them out. That's cool. I love how awesome everybody is. I just really appreciate it. Somebody said that hair.
What? What? Hey, it's to help our friends get subscribers, I guess.
No, Amanda, you don't have to click ads for YouTubers to make money. Definitely watching their videos. Definitely watching their videos helps. All the people who just got bumped to 1,000 are saying, thank you so much. That's awesome. So they're telling you guys that. You guys are the ones who help us whenever we get to bless people. So that's awesome. All right. We adore you all so much. Thank you,
Amy
Tamara.
Davis got a subscriber.
Yay! Oh, it is fun. Oh, VW Family Farm. There they are. I forgot that they hopped on. Definitely sub for them. Our moderators.
Two Family Homestead.
I think
Big Bear was on for a little bit.
And Alicia, I don't know, Zone 9. Deep South Homestead may be Zone 9. They may be a little bit further south than that. But Single Dad Homesteading is at 812. Gosh, we could just do this.
Kitchen is almost at 1,000.
Yeah, Kate's Kitchen is almost at 1,000. And Single Dad, Keto Country.
Oh, man.
Lots of great channels. All right. We adore you guys. Yeah, Jeremiah hasn't eaten dinner. He got the kids eating and he didn't eat. So thank y'all. We appreciate you so much. The Ethan says good night. And so do we. We bless you.
Ethan says good night. Do I have your permission?
Do we have your the Ethan? Do we have your blessing to end this?
We cannot move without the blessing.
Bye, the Ethan.
If he doesn't say make it so, then
you may. Good night, y'all. We love y'all.